the secret to losing weight without dieting. You've probably been told that losing weight is all about sacrifice. Cut carbs, skip dessert, count every calorie like your life depends on it. But here's the truth no one talks about. Most diets fail not because you're weak, but because they fight human nature. And let's face it, who wants to live in constant battle with their plate? Picture this. You're doing everything right, saying no to the bread basket, eyeing your friend's burger like it's forbidden treasure, and the scale barely moves. Frustrating, isn't it? What if I told you that the real key to losing weight isn't about what you stop eating or some trendy diet plan? What if it's about how you approach eating in the first place? Subtle shifts that work quietly, every single day, without feeling like a punishment. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 powerful habits that men rely on to drop weight without dieting. No gimmicks, no starving, no complicated rules, and stay with me till the end, because that last habit is what most men miss entirely, and it's the one that silently determines whether the weight stays off for good. Number 1, mindful eating. Let's start with something so simple it's often ignored: how you eat. Mindful eating. Now, before your mind drifts to meditation music and incense, hear this out. Mindful eating is the art of paying attention when you eat. That's it. And yet, this one habit can quietly shave off hundreds of calories without you even noticing. Think about it. How often do meals happen with a screen glowing in front of you? A game on, emails buzzing, or mindlessly scrolling your phone? You look down and the plate's empty. But was it satisfying? Did your body even have a chance to say, "That's enough"? Here's where it gets interesting. A study by Harvard Health showed that people who practice mindful eating naturally eat less. Not because they're trying to restrict themselves, but because their brain and stomach finally get a chance to work together. You chew slower, you notice when you're full, and food becomes fuel, not just filler. Here's a simple trick to start. At your next meal, put the fork down between bites. Sounds tiny, right? But that pause lets you actually taste what you're eating. It helps your stomach send those fullness signals before you're too far past satisfied. And stay with me, because mindful eating on its own is powerful. But when you pair it with the next habit, that's when it gets interesting. What we'll talk about next can help your brain stop playing tricks on you, making portions look smaller than they are. And that's where the quiet magic happens. Number 2, portion control. Let's be honest, portion control sounds boring, but it's one of the most powerful tools you have. And here's the twist. It's not about eating less, it's about seeing less and feeling satisfied. Picture this. 2 plates, same amount of food. One is oversized, the other smaller and well-proportioned. On the big plate, the meal looks like a snack. On the smaller plate, it feels like a feast. The brain takes cues from what the eyes see before your stomach even knows what's happening. The average dinner plate today, it's 23% larger than it was in the 1960s, Journal of Consumer Research. And with bigger plates, portions creep up. It's not your fault, it's human psychology. Here's a smarter way. Switch to smaller plates, smaller bowls, smaller glasses. No drama, no counting. You'll naturally serve yourself just enough. You still get to enjoy your meals, but your brain stops being tricked into thinking you need more. Let me give you something practical. The next time you're plating food, try this. Use a side plate for your main course. The meal looks generous. You'll feel like you're indulging, and your body, it'll thank you. But we're not done. This is where things really start to click, because portion control sets the stage. But what you do between meals makes or breaks your progress. And most men fall into the same trap without realizing it. Stay with me, because next we'll uncover the small daily habit that quietly piles on the weight and how to flip it to your advantage. Number 3, healthy snacking. Snacking. It's where most weight loss efforts quietly fall apart. Not the big meals, but the little bites in between. And here's the irony. We snack because we want energy, but most of what we reach for leaves us feeling sluggish, hungrier, and worse off than before. Picture this. It's mid-afternoon. The energy dips, the chips, the cookies, the sugary energy bars, they're right there, easy, familiar. And why not? It's just a snack. But those snacks, harmless as they seem, can quietly add up to hundreds of empty calories every day. So what's the smarter move? Think of snacks as fuel, not fillers. A small handful of mixed nuts, a boiled egg with a sprinkle of salt and pepper, Greek yogurt without all the added sugar, even a piece of fruit paired with cheese or nut butter. Simple, satisfying. The kind of snack that keeps you level. No sugar crash, no mindless grazing an hour later. And let's inject a bit of humor here. No, I'm not saying you should nibble celery sticks like a rabbit unless you like that sort of thing. This is about choosing foods that do their job, give you steady energy, keep hunger at bay, and support your goals without feeling like a chore. And here's the kicker. When you combine smart snacking with mindful eating and portion control, you're no longer fighting your body. You're working with it. But we're not done. There's a tiny, overlooked habit that supercharges these changes. It's so basic, most men shrug it off. And yet, it could be the easiest weight loss trick you ever try. That's what we're diving into next. Number 4, staying hydrated. Let's talk about one of the easiest habits to overlook, staying hydrated. Most men don't realize this, but thirst is often disguised as hunger. That urge to grab a snack at 3 p.m., the craving for something sweet after dinner, many times your body isn't asking for food at all. It's quietly asking for water. And here's where it gets powerful. A study published in Obesity, 2010, found that drinking water before meals reduced calorie intake by up to 13%. Think about that. No diet, no restrictions, no extra effort. Just water doing its job. But staying hydrated does more than stop unnecessary snacking. When your body is well hydrated, it runs more efficiently. Your metabolism stays steady. Your organs function as they should. And here's something few people think about. Dehydration puts your body in stress mode. It starts holding onto fat because it senses a shortage. Give it enough water and that signal switches off. A simple rule that works: before you eat, whether it's breakfast, lunch, dinner, or even a snack, drink a glass of water. Not soda, not juice. Just clean, plain water. It fills you up slightly, helps digestion, and ensures your body isn't mistaking thirst for hunger. And stay with me, because while hydration helps you internally, what comes next puts all these pieces into motion. We're about to look at exercise in a way that actually fits real life. No complex plans, no gym memberships required, and once you see how easy it can be, you'll wonder why no one explained it like this before. Number 5, exercise routines. Here's a habit so simple, most men underestimate it: staying hydrated. And before you think, yeah, drink more water, let me show you why this matters more than you've probably been told. Your body confuses thirst with hunger. That mid-morning craving, that late-night snack urge, more often than not, it's your body saying, I need water, not I need food. And the result? You eat when all you really needed was a glass of water. In one study published in Obesity, 2010, participants who drank water before meals reduced their calorie intake by up to 13%. No effort, no willpower, just water doing what water does. And here's what makes hydration your secret weapon. Water preps your body to burn fat. When you're dehydrated, the body holds on to everything, including fat, because it senses stress. But give it enough water, and you switch off that emergency mode. Try this. Before every meal, drink a glass of water. Make it a rule, like brushing your teeth. Simple, cost-free, and you'll notice you feel fuller, faster. Imagine pairing this with everything we've already covered. Mindful eating, portion control, smart snacking, and now hydration. The layers are stacking. But what seals the deal? Movement, and not the kind that requires hours at the gym or fancy memberships. Next, we break down how to add powerful, practical exercise that fits real life and helps everything else fall into place. Stay with me, because this is where it all starts to work together. So here's the truth. Losing weight without dieting isn't a trick. It's a choice to stack simple, smart habits that work quietly every day. Mindful eating, portion control, smarter snacks, hydration, and movement that fits your life. No fads, no guilt, just results that last. If you're still here, type "no diet needed" in the comments. Let's see who actually shows up for themselves. Like this video to help other men find it. Subscribe for more no-fluff insights. And right there on your screen, your next step is waiting. Watch it now.